Tonight on Game Night, Annie, Nikki, and myself, Lincoln, are going to teach and show you how to play Zen Garden, a game for 2 to 4 players designed by Mike Georgiou and published by Queen Games. Let's get our Zen on. Hey, Annie.
Hey, Lincoln.
Will you teach us Zen Garden?
Oh, I will certainly try.
Okay, I think you'll be able to do it.
Yep, I hope so. So you guys already set up the complete playing board, the playing area. That's really great. So in Zen Garden, we will be garden architects. So each of us has a garden board and we will place tiles during the game. And the Emperor requires a beautiful garden to relax and to recover. So whoever did this in the perfect way at the end of the game get the most victory points and then win the game. So let's have a look at the table and at the tiles we have there. So we have the selection board in the middle. And there are all the garden tiles laid out, which you can acquire during the game. And each of us has one garden board. So, yeah.
Right.
Okay. And which you can see the grid of 4x4. This is where we're placing the tiles. And we have a coin track. We will all start with 12 coins. That's where our little our little wooden house is. So we would need these coins to acquire the tiles during the game. And then we have the preference boards, the little house at the side with the green roofs. Yep.
Okay.
This will show us how we get victory points at the end of the game. Yeah. So we will play with 3 of these boards. In each game, you would always play with the lowest board, with the bottom board. And then you can stack on those little roofs, to make the game more complex during the game. And we also have included in the game the mission boards, so you can add those rooftops as ever. So you can add those rooftops as you wish to make the game more complex. So we would play with the 3rd level, so with just these 3 levels of the house. So let's have a look at the player's turn. Nikki has got the start player token, this big wooden pagoda.
Torii. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, not even a Torii, or maybe it is. It looks a little too big for a Torii.
And we will each take 1 turn at a time. And at your turn, you would choose a garden tile from the selection area and pay for it. On each garden tile, we would have 3 different elements. So first we would have the decor, the little tiny thing at the left corner. Yep. Then we have the walkway.
Yep.
And we have the floor, so the ground of the tile. And each garden tile is completely unique in this game.
Oh, really? So there's no repeats?
There's no completely repeats of all of these 3 elements on one tile. So the overview of the distribution of the elements are on the selection board on the upper left side. Yep.
So 18 different...
So this is the total amount of elements on the tiles. So we first have the walkways over there.
30 of each type?
30 of each type, and then the decor is 18 of each of these, and the floors 15 of each of these. And then combined on each tile.
Right, combined, right.
Combined, yeah. So you would choose a face-up garden tile on the selection board, and you can see these 3 rows. So the top row, 1 garden tile would cost 2 coins. The middle row would cost 1 coin, and the bottom row costs 0 coins. So this is basically for free. And you would have to spend these coins on your coin track. And you must take a tile every turn. So if you have no money, you can only take one from the bottom row.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, and then you have to add it to your garden board. And there are basically 3 building rules that you have to follow. So the very first tile you put on your garden, you can place it in anywhere you would like to on those 16 spots.
And you can rotate it.
And you can rotate it. So you can place it anywhere you like. And all the next tiles that would come up, you would have to add it adjacent to a previously placed tile. So it has to be side by side.
Yeah, it can't be on a diagonal.
Side by side, edge by edge. Yeah. So you could place it like this, and there are some ways that you can get victory points out of the walkways, which I would explain later. So,
do the walkways have to line up? I couldn't place it like this if I wanted to. Could I?
You could place it. You could place it like this. Yes.
Oh, really? Okay.
You could place it like this, but there are some reasons you might not want to do that, which I would explain later when we get to the victory points at the scoring board. And before placing the tile, you may also shift all existing tiles on your board as an entity, and you cannot rotate them. So if you, for example, started at this corner and you want to place something next to the sand tile on top of this, you can just you can just slide it or whatever. You can do whatever you like inside the grid.
We're building these gardens inside the matrix, I think, is what's going on.
Okay.
So once you filled up all the 4 tiles in one row, you cannot slide it like left or right, but you can also slide it top to bottom.
Okay.
So once you filled the lines, then you are not able to slide them anyway. Okay, and when you place a tile, you also check if you get the coin bonus. And the coin bonus is if you placed 4 garden tiles in a row, column, or diagonally, which show the same decor, which will score you 3 coins immediately. Yeah, so this is a little reminder on your board. Yeah. So now you have 2 benches next to each other. So if I would manage to get this bench and then another bench as well. Yep. So this now is 4 benches in one row, and I would get 3 coins by that turn. And this is the only way you can get coins during the game. Once you run out of coins and you don't manage to do this coin bonus, you don't get any coins anymore. The round ends when each of us get 1 garden tile from the selection board, and then we would get rid of all the remaining tiles at the bottom row. So we would toss them away. All of the other tiles slide down, so get cheaper for the next round. Yep. And then we would refill all the remaining spaces on top of them one by one with the new tiles. So you can gamble of maybe getting a tile a little bit cheaper the next round.
Right.
And then we would pass the first player token to the next player in clockwise order. So then the next turn, Lincoln would start the turn. So if we all played 16 rounds, so we all get 16 tiles and our garden boards are filled, the game would end. And then we will get to the scoring, which is you get 1 victory point for each leftover coin you have. And then we would score for the preference boards. We would first start with the bottom one, with the big one. And and first we would score the completed walkways. This is the left bottom corner there. Yep. So now you may build an example of a path that is completed walkway. So this is how do you say that? It's a round track.
Yep.
A circle or whatever.
Yeah, a circle of one same type. So you cannot build a wooden path into the sand walkway.
Okay.
You could do it, but you wouldn't score for it.
So this would be nothing.
No bonus, yeah.
No bonus. But this
you could do this, but you won't get victory points for that. And you can always, if you've managed to fill up the board completely and do 4 completed walkways, they don't all have to be sand, so you can have 2 sand completed walkways and 1 wood and 1 stone. Yeah. Correct.
Look at that.
Yeah. So this would be 2, and then the first and the bottom row, you could fill them with any other tiles, but you won't score for them because you don't have.
If you had built that, you could totally slide it to the top, Nikki, and then build the ones below that before you place the 4th.
Oh, okay.
The other rows.
Yeah. Okay, so that's
you can't readjust. You can only move them around. So as you're bringing stuff in, you might be able to continue to get more. I guess because they're going around the path in deep thought, and they don't want the terrain to change because they don't want to trip maybe or something.
Maybe.
Like that.
Yeah. It all has to be smooth.
That's right. It's the same. It can be if they're walking on the stony path. There's a reason for that. They're probably thinking of life's troubles or something, or maybe they're trying to like stimulate thought or something like that.
Well, I don't know why I'd want to do this, but I could slide it like this, couldn't I?
No, you have to slide the whole group.
The whole
okay.
group, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
The whole group. But there are some reasons that you might not want to fulfill these walkways, which I would get to.
Yeah,
in a
based
minute.
on these
so
other
you can
things.
see all
yeah.
the varieties of the scorings now. Yeah. So then we would score for the decors. That's right next to the
Right.
the paths. So if you manage to have at least 6 or more decors of one type, you would score for them. So you can see this little white number on top of the victory points on the star.
Right.
Yeah, so it starts with 6. So for example, if you have 6 Buddhas in your garden, you would score 3 points for them. And you would score for each decor. So if you have 6 Buddhas and 6 cranes, you would get 6 points total, right? So
Right.
you get
Okay.
2
3
times
for
the,
each.
the 3
Yeah.
points. Yeah. So you would go through all those decors and see if you manage to get 6 or more of each of them.
Yeah, there's only 16 tiles, so
Yeah.
But if you manage to get 12 of the same, then you get 20 points. So that's big money there.
yeah,
That seems
yeah. It seems
impossible.
I'm sure it
but
can
it's
happen.
there,
It
so I
depends
guess
on
it
the
can
luck
happen.
and what other people are working on, and
Yeah, right. Okay, so then we have the minor preference. That's the left. Yeah, so where the wooden path is on. Yep. So these are the emperor tiles. For each of these elements we have in the game, we have 1 tile, and these are just dealt out randomly at the start of the game. So now we have, for the minor preference, we have the wooden walkway. So for each tile with a wooden walkway in our garden, we would score 1 victory point. That's basically it. And then we have the major preference. It's on the other side. So the forest, yep, the trees with the number 2 on top. So for each tree floor in our garden, we would score 2 points. And then we have the majority, which is now the sand path there. Yep. So the first player, the player with the most of the sand walkways would score 8 points, and the second most would get 4 points. And if there's a tie, that's friendly, but if there's a tie for the first place, there's no second place. Okay? So 2 people could get the second place, the fourth, but if 2 of us manage to get the most, then we would both score 8 and the other person gets nothing.
Okay.
and likes it.
Well, I don't know about liking it.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, and then we have the attention to detail next to it. We now have the little red gate there, the decor. And this is, the more of this you have in your garden, the better. Or if you only manage to get 1, 2, or 3 of these in your garden, you get actually minus points. See?
Right.
So for 1, 2, or 3, you get minus points from -1 to -4. And if you are able to get 4 or more, you would score points. So either get a lot or get nothing of it. So
Right.
that's this game. Okay, then we added the second board, the Unity. Yes. So this would score you 10 victory points if you have floors with only 1 area in your garden. So,
So
maybe you
if-
can...
Yeah, like
Yeah.
for example, put this in the zoom here.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see that one.
We can see it there, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so on the left side, we have the example that would score 10 points, actually, because all these areas, this cherry blossom and the
contiguous,
gravel,
Yep.
they are all together. And on the right side, you would score 0 points because the cherry blossom is
Over on the bottom
2
right
times
corner.
in your garden
Yeah.
board, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So they are not
Oh.
connected.
Okay.
So you want to have everything a little bit more peaceful and
Connect to get. Yeah, it's right.
everything-
It can't be a distraction.
Wow.
We're talking
Okay.
about Zen here.
Okay, and then we have the last board, the minimalistic, the third one. And this would score you more victory points if you have fewer floors on your garden. So
Different
if
types?
you manage to get, so if you manage to get your whole garden just with cherry blossom, you would get a lot of points. But if you then have 2, 3, 4 or more different floor types, you get less points for it.
Right.
So you basically want to want to have just one or two maybe floors in your garden. But of course, it does not always work that way.
Yeah, no kidding. I suspect we're going to get lots of not getting points or maybe
Okay.
some minus points here.
Yeah.
Especially since if we're going to have these Tories here, I see one
Yeah.
on the board right now.
Yeah. And also the combination of the second and the third board, so the unity, so that you want to have everything close together, and then not many floor types, and then maybe you want to do all these walkways to get points. So yeah, you have to see what tiles shows up to maybe build your plan during the game. So yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so that's
Yeah, it's a
basically
lot.
the rules. Yeah, it's a lot to think about. Yeah, so like I said, in the base game, you would first start with just the bottom board, but we just want to spice it up a little bit.
We're pros
and
here.
Get the thinking.
We're
Pros.
maybe pros.
Maybe
Okay.
pros.
Let's put these all in. It doesn't have to be back the way they were. Just okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, let's put that back.
So the
up
tiles
there.
are random
Let's
anyway,
take it
so
back
we
and forth.
just place them back, and now we can just start the game. At least if you don't have any questions, I don't know.
Any questions? Yep,
Any
I think we're good.
questions?
Do you have any? Oh yeah, what was the one thing in the corner for the money,
What's
Annie?
this stuff? This.
This is the reminder that you would get 1 victory point for each leftover coin that you have at the end of the game, because this is your scoring marker, the little wooden star there. And we would then flip the selection board at the end of the game to show
Right.
the scoring board, which is underneath it, which we cannot show now, but we will then at the end of the game. And then we would all score our points. So that is basically just a reminder that you would get victory points for your money. So you would have to be careful if you want to spend them during the game.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so Lincoln, you have the starting gate now, so why don't you
Oh,
start
wow.
off the game?
It was with Nikki. I was like all excited.
Well,
Nikki
do you
was gonna
want to
choose first.
reset it?
No, it's fine. I can start.
You can start it if you want to.
It just gives me pause. Like, what do I want to do here? I do see lots of benches. There's a chance I could get some benches to get some more money. So right
Yep.
off the bat, I'm going to take a free garden tile with
always good.
the forest terrain. Okay, Annie, what do you want?
Okay, yeah, I will have the free one as well, the florist ground with a stone walkway
Okay,
and the
yep,
yellow
yep.
decor. Yeah,
Yeah, the little gold.
just place it on number
Pagoda.
1, and I
Yeah.
can
Number one.
slide it anywhere. Yep.
Okay.
What do you
All
want,
right.
Nick?
Well, then I'm just going to take the crane.
You'll need a crane.
A crane. I will need a crane.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. So that's the end of the first
Oh,
round.
wow. Quick. Well, that was an easy choice, I think, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
and we all took free stuff, so
So it goes to Annie.
nice. Okay.
See if we get more any cherry blossoms. Nope.
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet.
Comes up there.
There's not a lot of. I guess one of these is sand. What do you think that one is? Sawdust? No.
Well, that's probably the gravel.
Yeah, that is gravel.
Gravel,
yeah.
and then
This is corn. They got corn on
It's
there.
corn. That's probably sand. That's
Dirt.
the brown granite. The brown granite.
Crushed granite?
Crushed
Okay.
granite. I don't
Okay.
know. That's another kind of stone, so I don't know.
the brown is clay. So,
Ah,
Clay.
okay.
Okay. That makes sense.
so sand and clay, and then gravel is the light one. Okay, so let me see. That's. I think I will do the first sliding interaction, Nikki. So I will take the free forest tile with the yellow decor as well, and I will
Yes.
put it on the left side so that the paths don't connect, and
Okay.
then rotate it to the left side so that I'm rotate this tile, yeah, to
Like this?
the one, yep,
Or like this.
yeah, like this. Okay, yeah.
Okie dokie.
So then later I can slide them
Yep, to
in the
make
middle,
a.
you know, and then
hopefully get
make
some rings.
2 round tracks next to each other.
Yep.
Oh,
And I would
goodness.
have all the yellow things in one line, maybe.
Right.
So,
That's some
yeah.
forethought.
Let's hope for this.
It's your turn, Nikki.
Okay. Crane. 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 I'll pay 1 for the crane.
Okay.
Great.
I'm going to do an Annie move.
Well, it has to be adjacent. That's the part that's So you're going to want to slide it like that probably.
Yes. So I can slide it before I took that and then do the same thing.
Right.
I'm just going to copy you.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Well, you can guess I'm doing the same thing since we
Yeah.
have to slide.
Well, you don't have to slide.
Nikki, you could also do it on the
Together.
left side so that you connect the paths, right?
Right, so that the sand or whatever is connected.
So the forest touches the clay anyway on the left or on the right side. And now you can complete the walkway, right? And the crane is also on the same level. So
She's saying
if
this.
you do it like, yeah, if we would do this.
Oh, for cranes?
Well, it's also cranes, but you're also
But it's
making a
also
loop
the
of the
same
sand.
type
Yeah.
of material.
Yeah.
I see.
You can close the walkway maybe, and
Right.
it doesn't matter if it's left or right in this case.
Hey, Annie,
So-
you're going to lose 2 golden ones right here, right off the bat.
That was mean. Gone.
Yeah, now let's see what comes up there.
She might
So
pay
now,
big
Nikki,
money.
you
for
are the starting player. You get the
Toot.
gate. Yep. Oof.
Hey,
And no
cherry
much
blossom.
forest either there.
Hey, a cherry blossom. That's another gravel path. Where's my other crane? It's not a gravel. It's not a gravel. Path, though.
No, but you
Gravel,
can do
gravel.
it in another
gravel.
loop over here or something like that if
Well,
you're going
I
for
could
the
do
point.
this, right?
Right, you can slide it wherever you want, but my point is you can, if you want to keep this a different type of path, you can put it. Oof, you can't. You'd have to
No,
rotate.
I'm gonna go like this, and then you put it. I buy it and put it here or something.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's up to you. You start. So
You can also put it on the right side on the of your tiles now, because
Yeah.
then you have all the cranes in one line, and you
Okay.
have the forest next to each other for the unity stuff, you know.
Ah, yes.
And you can start the path there, right? So you could now
Unity.
slide it just one over to the left, and then add the crane on the right side.
You are correct. I will do that. I will pay a coin. I will slide this over and take the crane and put it right there.
That was the tile I wanted to have.
of course.
But you know, I'm invested in the cranes already.
I know, but I'm invested in stone and forest.
Okay.
It's going to be -4 if I don't take any of those, but I kind of don't necessarily want it. But I also want to get money. But I'm going to just do this one here and place it here. No sliding this time.
Ooh. Now it's
Okay.
in the game. Okay, so I think this is expensive. Ooh.
You want this one?
Ooh. Yeah, I think I do. I would spend 2 coins to get this tile, and now move my tiles one down. Yep, just one. Yeah, and just start another path. Yep, that's correct. Right, so now I'm very limited, but
Is
let's
there
see.
any way that you can do this so that you can put it in this horizontal here, or no? I guess not.
I can, but then I would
Forego this
destroy
benefit.
one of my walkways. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I don't know. Maybe it's worth it.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Lincoln, you convinced me.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So we're
put
destroying.
Destroying the sand
Oh, okay.
walkway, because you are going for a lot of sand. So I think I might have a chance to get the stone. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, let's do it like this.
Okay.
Okay.
So I have one trashy thing already.
Okay. So here we go. Those go.
All right. You will be start player, Lincoln.
Ooh, a lot of sand.
There's sand.
Sand people.
Hey, and some stone.
Brrr.
Brr. Okay.
A lot of sand. And no forest.
Okay. No, 0 forest. Yeah, I've only got 1. It's kind of a bummer. I was hoping. But of course, everybody's going to go for that. So I start. I feel pain.
There's no. Oh, there's a crane. You need a crane.
I need a crane.
I need a
Crane for your pain.
That's right. There's one.
Yeah, there's one crane.
And it's good that it's stone.
Yeah.
Oh, a stone. Nikki.
I know. Boo.
But it's a different terrain type.
So I
That's
will.
true, but it's not. Yeah. It could be painful
Wow.
later then. So
I think I'll just go for this. Unfortunately, it will not be scoring me. I guess I don't have to worry about.
But you
moving.
have a lot of the same of the same floor type, so that's
Yeah.
Right.
good for the third scoring board there. Okay, so I will spend 1 coin to get the gravel floor stone walkway with the yellow
This one.
lamp thing. Yep. And put it then on spot number 4 next
Nice.
to the
She
others.
gets 3.
Yep. So then I get 3 coins for that
Oh, because
I get the coin bonus.
Yeah.
The coin bonus, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm kind of doing the same thing, but with the crane. So I pay 1, take the crane, and then I complete this row, and that's all cranes.
And you get 3.
So I get
Nice.
3. 1, 2,
Well,
3.
there goes. It's
Back
now
to
Annie's
12.
turn.
Yep.
Woohoo!
Nice.
We get rid of these. And then we put out. Goodness, it's a lot of sand.
Oof.
Oops. They eat sand. They eat sand.
I need sand.
Hey, forest.
Oof. Buddha forest.
Expensive forest.
Okay, yeah, expensive forest, right. That's the thing. This unity thing is really hard. Okay, I will spend no coins to get the yellow thing with the gravel and the sand walkway, yep. But first slide all of my pieces 1 row down. Just 1. Yep, thank you. And then put this tile on top of the gravel field. So that it, would make sense. Yeah, right, correct.
Okay. Well, I have no cranes, so maybe I'm going to change to a different feature. Where's some more gravel? Let's change to Buddha. I'll do that.
Well, I'm spending my first one just because I really want to make this sand or the clay one contiguous.
Ooh.
So,
Lots of clay, but
well,
that
I mean,
works.
I needed to be connected.
Now you have 3 arches.
I'm still -1.
Yeah.
You're close to not
But
being
It's
divided.
such a small amount of money, a small amount of points to lose. It really isn't worth it.
Yeah.
But it's the sand that I would like here.
Okay, that was the
Yeah.
round.
That was that
so
round.
then it's me first.
Okay.
And
Ah, cheap yellow ones. Ah.
too bad you can't take
Ah.
2.
Yeah.
I know that was my thing about the Tory,
Yeah.
right? I was like, oh wow, look at all those.
If all of them
Can't-
are in the same row, then
Yeah, you're in trouble. Okay,
Wow.
Nikki.
Yeah.
Well, there's
There's a
one.
Buddha.
Oh yeah, you really want the jade Buddha, not the little
Oh yeah.
pagoda, golden pagoda. Hey, but there's you don't need that anymore.
I could do 2. No, that's well.
Well, you can do over here the
Yeah.
sand.
I was thinking of paying 2.
Oh.
But
For
the more
this
floors
one.
you
That's
get,
only
the,
one.
the
That's
less
only
points
one.
you get for the.
I'm sorry.
Well, no, it's okay, but it's only 1. It's not as expensive.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna pay 1, take this
Yep.
guy, and put him here. So it's same
Yeah, that's
walkway,
nice.
same
Yep.
green terrain.
Right.
Cool. Yeah. And building on the Buddhas there. Yeah.
I really would like to get some coins, but it's clearly I'm not getting it. I mean, there's benches here. I might get lucky. It's not great. It's not horrible, but it's not great. I'm gonna go this way. Now I can't go up or down, which is fine. I pretty much had established that already with that
Yeah.
piece right there.
If you want to go for the walkways, then it's pretty fixed there. Yeah.
Okay, Annie.
I think I will spend 1 coin for the sand and the golden pagoda thing, and slide all the tiles one down. So put it on then
The middle, yeah.
fourth space. Yeah. So slide it one down, and then put the new tile on number 4 on top of the other things. Yep, in the corner.
She's gonna get another 3 pretty
So
easily.
I want to try to get another yellow thing there. Yep.
Huh.
Okay, here we go.
Yuck.
Yeah. I will get another, but then I have one more floor tile again.
Yeah.
So all the red ones for you are costs money now. That's not.
Oh, for me?
Yeah, for you. I'm just.
Yeah, I don't know if I care. Because right now, I think I'm just going to take that.
Okay.
Take the free one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will take the free water floor with the
Yep.
stone and the pagoda. Yeah, and put it on the number 16.
Yep.
Yeah.
So right bottom corner. Yeah. And then I would get 3 coins.
Ah, yes, for this.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, Nikki P.
Oof. I am not knowing what to do.
I'm with you.
That's a Buddha for you, but it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. I think I'll wait.
Or a bench and the free bench in the forest. Maybe,
Yeah.
For the walkway, but then your Buddhas are.
Then my Buddhas are messed up.
Yep.
Buddhas.
Or you can start a new path, but then it's At the moment, you're pretty free with your restrictions on
think
sliding stuff, so that's really
I'm
nice.
gonna go down 1.
Mm-hmm.
I do kind of like the crane though.
You'll need a crane. Yeah, you
Oh,
can start
crane.
another going that way
Right.
if you go. Oh no, but that's not
But
the right
it's-
terrain. But you can put it above. Right, you can start another path
But
above
it'll
it.
be another one of these.
Oh, yeah, it's
and
true, it's true,
That
it's true.
ruins that goal.
Ignore
You
me.
can start
do that
below, but then the crane is not worth it. Yeah.
Right.
And also remember that the coin bonus works also for the diagonally, right?
Oh,
Here.
diagonal
Here,
also?
diagonally, yeah.
Okay.
Diagonally.
Well, I guess I'm taking the green with the bench. I don't really want to get into the benches.
Well, do you want to just finish that loop and keep it with the
And
not
without
worry
the
about
Buddhas.
the not worry about
And
the
not
Buddhas?
worry about the Buddhas. I think so.
Yeah.
Because that leaves me some flexibility still.
Yeah.
And hopefully
You get
some...
points
True.
for the walkway, and all your forest is close by, so that's great. Yeah.
Yeah. I wish I could have made that work. But it would have too much. Okay.
Okay, so then it's next round, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
We all picked a tile. Oof, and it's my turn. Okay. 2. Let me see if something really delicious comes up there.
Right, in the top
High
row or
row.
something here. I don't know though. It's funny because we all took the cheap ones. It didn't shift like it does.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just happy that I'm not picking right now because I don't like these tiles.
Nope. I don't like these either. So, I have a row that I can mess up there, a walkway, but there is no forest. I will spend 1 coin to take the clay with the yellow one.
She's gonna
and
have
then
a board full of them.
put it on number 15. So now I'm restricting myself to not
Rotate it.
take any more water.
Right.
Yep. If I want to go for the 10 points. I mean, I can do it, but I want to try. Okay.
Gee, your hair smells terrific.
Gee.
Long thinking.
No, it's fine with me. You gave me more time to think, but I still don't know what to do. I was kind of thinking about that piece because I have this clay terrain over here.
Oh, sorry.
But it doesn't. It was just
Believe
kinda,
me, it's the
Yeah.
one I wanted, but I wasn't going to get it. So
Oh no, sorry.
No, that's okay. Because I was hoping to like maybe get one coin bonus somehow. I still haven't had it. It won't happen yet.
I don't think I'm gonna get unless I make something magical happen.
I'm looking at other stuff. Like I've got choices. I have no choices. I'm like, okay, just calm down. You're gonna pick one tile if it's still there, and that's all you can do.
All right. All right, I'm putting this. Oh my gosh. Okay, I just whatever. Okay.
Sliding around.
It's going back up to the top. I'm forgetting about the white gravel for the rest of the game. And I will pay 1 for this Buddha. And do
Okay,
that.
that's good.
Okay.
Well, I am gonna.
So at
The
least
only
cherry
thing I can
blossoms
do
come with
that works is this one.
What?
Literally, I mean,
one?
it's the one with the bench, but it's not going in the top row. It's going to go down here. So I'm committing to consistent paths here. Whether it actually plays out, I don't know. And that's that.
And nothing else is good for you there?
I mean, the other one that will be good is this one, if it's still there. And I think you guys are not going to take it because I'll just put it here, and then maybe I can make a row,
Right, yeah,
a
with
red
your red
Tory
ones,
Gate
yeah.
one, you know, because you guys don't want the red. So
No.
it's like
That's true.
I'm pretty much safe on any reds that I might want if I want them.
And
That's
I don't
true,
want
yeah.
water features in my garden, and Annie is done with her water feature, so they
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm
okay.
done.
extra
I hope I'm
safe.
done.
You don't want water
Right.
features? Why wouldn't you want water
I'm
features?
joking.
Oh, okay,
It's
okay.
just it would be another terrain type that I haven't even
Yeah.
begun, and I don't.
Yeah.
Hey, some forest. I've got one. I'm hoping that one comes back out that Annie took the one good one that I might have wanted earlier. Way earlier.
You're just
No, I'm teasing. It really doesn't matter. I've noticed now that people that I've played with focus on these a lot, and I'm not that guy. I obviously can't do it. I'm more this. I'm like I can't. I don't know.
Normally in my plays, when I played it, I never played for the coin bonus. Actually, I don't know why this.
You've
just
decided to do it.
happened.
Well, nobody's doing the golden pagodas. I mean, I have
it's
two.
Not, yeah,
I would
because
love
it's
to
not
be
on
able
the
to.
preference board, right?
Right.
So I was thinking maybe I can get a lot of these because no one might focus on that. So yeah.
I am gonna pay 2. I am gonna pay 2.
Wow.
Oof.
1, 2.
For which one?
This one.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Well, look at me. I'm actually going to pay 1. I was thinking I wanted
Have
that
you
water
paid
one.
Oh, you've
I
paid
have.
once.
Oh, what?
I'm going to pay 1 for this because it gives me this rose, a little bit
and
of
the cherry blossom.
the cherry blossom, excuse me, and the gate, the gate.
Yeah, that's a lot better than the water because then you're
Yeah,
not
the
limited
water
to
would
the...
I mean, I could move the water elsewhere, and I think this is a better choice. So I'm going to do this because there's lots of gates
that's a
here,
good
and you
one.
guys don't want them. So
Yeah, take them all away.
Take the gate.
I would take the 3 cranes with the sand and the sand and put it on number 3, please. On number 3 next to the sand. Yeah.
okay,
So
wow.
at least the same floor and the walkway.
Yeah.
Okay, so something
Wow.
completely new in this row.
And a new free one.
Yep.
Woo! I like
It
that.
has to still be there
And
for
so
you,
no-
Nikki P.
No, Lincoln, you you have the first choice.
Oh, let's
Yeah.
move that so we remember.
Yep.
Lincoln's turn.
Okay. Do I want I would really love the sand. I think I need to
For
take
1 coin, that's nice, right?
this one here.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
I mean, it won't get you the 3 bonus things.
Well, here's the other thing. I have
Remember-
this whole other area here that I can actually go for the free thing here. I'm
And it
safe
might be
now.
there
I now
for the
get
next
2
round,
points
right?
for all that
For you.
effort. It's not really worth it, but
But you get for all the pagodas, you would get at the end of the game, for all the gates, you would score the
right. I get the bonus of that plus the unity or
plus
whatever.
the bottom. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Not
So
unity,
the more
but,
gates you have, the better. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do I want to do though? Do I want to go for a freebie? I never got any other benches.
Or the free red gate with the sand and the stone
I'm
walkway.
looking at it. It's just, I almost feel like, I mean, there's only 3 path types, so I'm just analyzing like what might it be available to me.
Yeah.
I honestly feel like this one is worth the 1 right now, so I'll just do that.
Oh.
I think I will just take the free Buddha with the clay and the sand and put it on number. No, you.
I had my move ready. Now I need to rethink it.
Should I take something else?
No, I'm just joking. I mean, I really did have it figured out, but it's cool. Where do you want it?
On number 14. So next to the other clay thing.
Rotate that again. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it won't be for the closed walkway, but at least I didn't add up another floor tile there. I just noticed that I have already 5 different floor types, so I won't score anything for that.
Oh.
But it doesn't matter. It
Do you
happened
have 5?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, I have 5
Well,
too. 1, 2,
That
3.
stupid
No, I have
water
4.
feature.
Yep. Stupid water.
Yeah.
Nikki, you're still in the game for the 6 points there with 4 different tiles.
Yeah. Okay.
I have 4 as well, but it's not going to stay. I know that. Water's going to be in my future.
Oh, maybe.
I mean, it means I can't take these and I can't take water, right? It's the worst.
That's right, yeah. Okay, so sorry, Nikki, what else can you build in? Let me see.
I'm deciding which of the 2 tiles that will work. All right, so I have to pay a coin regardless. I will take this one.
Mm-hmm.
No, I won't. I will take this one and place it. Oh, that was... No!
That's not what you
But
want.
the green one would score for your unity.
Yeah.
So then the clay is not connected, right? If
Or
you want
you're going to
aim
have to
for the
bring
10
clay around
points.
to make that
It's
work.
gonna happen.
I mean, there's a clay with bench and sand waiting for you, but maybe you get it.
It's gonna happen.
Okay.
It's gonna happen.
That's that. When you're sad, it doesn't happen. Please don't kick us.
You got to have faith in it. Yeah.
She does. She's probably
I
right.
wanted it because Annie would take it from me. So, perhaps it would have been clay for you. Not the correct
Right.
path, but it would have been
Yeah.
clay for you.
I will take the free tile with the crane, but with the sand and the
Oh,
wooden
really?
walkway.
Okay.
Yeah. And put this on number 2. So I will now open the wooden path. Yep.
Okay.
But I have sand next to sand, so
Right.
that's
Yeah,
for
that's
the unity.
good.
Yeah.
All right. Easy.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. Done.
Yep.
Well, I'm only going to get 6 points since I have, if I go to the, it's a loss of 6 points though. Boo.
Oh, for the new floor tile? For the new
Yeah, I
ground?
mean, if I go for the water, I
yeah,
don't
with
really
the.
want to.
But it's delicious there. 0 coins and the red
I know,
gate.
I know. Well, it's going to be a whole new ball of wax over here, so I will just do that for free and give away the 5-point bonus that I was getting there for.
You're getting 8 now.
You get 3
No,
coins.
no, no. I only got 2, 4, 6. I'm getting a whole 3
No, but-
points.
But you get 3 coins now.
Oh, I get
because
3.
for the coin
yeah.
bonus.
There you go. That's
Yeah.
a win. I'll take that. 1, 2, 3.
And that's actually also points if you don't spend them.
Yes,
so
exactly.
That was a good move, yeah. Okay.
Gone again. The pile is
And
growing,
now Nikki
ever
will
growing.
start.
Boop.
Now I cannot take away any tile from you, Nikki.
No, you can't.
Oh my gosh. I might get lucky. Oh no, it's not sand. Boo.
Sand.
Just to put over here, just to get with that, you know.
That would be nice. Yeah.
Yes.
Just get a marker and just.
I know. Change it to what I want.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is what I want. I'm glad nobody wanted it.
Well, you start, so hooray, and it's free.
Done. Free.
Cool. Oh, that's perfect for you, right? With the cranes and
Yes.
with the. Oh my God, Nikki, look at your board.
I
We're scoring
know.
a lot of points.
Well,
wow.
It's getting
Yep.
kind of scary now. So, I mean, that's
right.
the perfect
But that's the
stuff
game.
has to come up now.
Yeah.
Okay, now here's the big choice. What do I do? Do I want to... I've already committed to a different terrain type. So,
Yeah.
I can't do another woods now. It has to. I have to either pay for... No, I don't. I want sand. And there would have been my perfect 4 of those if I'd never gotten into the Golden Pagoda game. But
Yeah.
nothing's working there. I think I'm going to have to pay 1 for the crane. Because
Water crane.
yeah, because it at least matches that and it doesn't mess anything
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. Okay. I think I will take the free bench with clay and sand. Yep. And put it on the 13, so in the corner
Yeah, bottom.
down there.
That's what I thought.
So that's
There you go.
just matching the clay, but yeah.
Okay, well there we
Yeah.
go once again.
Okay.
Come on, something that works. Nope.
Okay.
Nothing for you, Nikki.
No.
I'll take this for free.
Yeah. Huh. Do I want to destroy this walkway as well? So I will take the free cherry blossom with the yellow pagoda thingy. Yep.
Okay.
And put it on number 1, please, next to the other wooden path.
There you go.
So I at least have this wooden path going on.
I was all set up to get a
Well, there's
Buddha
no
row
sand. I
and a
mean-
crane row, but
Yeah, I know.
yeah, I'm going to pay a coin going around the corner to that. I don't know if I want to put it here or here.
I put
I
it
think
down
number
below
9,
because
so there would be
Yeah.
better. But
Oh.
because then you might connect the clay, right?
Oh, yeah,
If you
yeah.
want
I
to
mean,
go for
that's
the
what I'm
clay.
trying to do is
Yes.
collect clay.
But
Connect
but
it,
then
yeah.
you won't go for the Buddhas, right? For the row.
Right,
So
I
that-
won't. That's the problem. Do I break the Buddha
Okay.
score or do I break the crane's coin?
And maybe the unity if you don't get the tiles, right?
I think that'll
this
give
would
me
mean if you-
more.
Yeah. If
Yep.
you put it on the bottom, then you would have to get 2 clays to get
Yes.
the 10 points, right?
That
So-
leaves me with a little more options, I think.
Yeah. So let's see what comes up.
And you're going to be first, Annie.
Oh, it's me again. Oof. Okay.
Look at that, Nikki P. Oh no, it's not sand. Boo. The clay.
Sorry, Nikki, I'm getting a Buddha.
That's fine.
I will spend 1 coin to get the sand and wood.
Sand Buddha.
And I
put
don't
it
want
below
that
the
one
crane.
anyways.
You don't?
Okay. Put it on number 6. Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry, I assumed.
Yep. Yeah, that was right. That was correct.
Oh, this can be
That's a
free
good
though. You
spot for
can
that.
you can do the crane on the bottom there for 1.
Mm-hmm. But I also didn't want the sand because it would break the terrain type thing.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you're
right,
still at
right.
4.
Well,
You're
yeah.
still at 4.
6 points. Yeah. 6 points is good. Yeah.
Yes, no kidding.
I'm going to just break this one and put it here. So we got the sand or the clay connected now.
Woof! I'm gonna lose the 10 points here because I think I have
No,
no
don't
choice.
do it.
I mean, the problem is look what's ahead. There's not much. So I'll take that for free. I'm gonna probably
The
have to add one
walkway?
of these the terrain type, you know, which is fine. It's what it is. Okay, that's that one. Because there's not a lot of options left. Now, thankfully, I haven't spent a lot of money on spots, so I might get lucky. Hey, look at that, another
Nope.
All right. Well, I know what I
Okay,
want
Nikki.
is this one here.
Yep.
Okay. Nice, and it's a crane. Woo.
And it's a crane.
Yes.
And
You're
now
still
I
in the
can
crane
either
game.
go, hopefully another crane, but I can either go the trees or the clay right there. So it leaves me
Yeah,
a little bit.
right.
A little wiggle room.
A little.
But you won't get another crane on clay with wooden walkway because this
Yeah.
tile is already on your board. So, yeah. But that's cool.
It's worth more to me to keep the terrain types going than it is to worry about
Yeah.
the path. Because
Yeah.
it's a 10-point loss if I add another type of terrain that breaks off from these others. So,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of
And
white
you
on
only
the board.
would get 4 points for the third
Yep.
walkway there. Yeah.
So the figure
So
that
better keep the 10 points. Yeah.
I'll just
So
take
now
the
you're
free one.
restricted to the
Take the
gravel.
free one.
Yeah.
Let me put it here just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although there's no just in case. The reality is why do I even care? Let's just do this.
Because that gives you more choice. You can either take
I'm going to be taking one
cherry
of these.
blossom or
All
I'm
right.
going to be taking
yeah.
one of
Okay.
these. Most likely this
Yeah.
one is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And that's Annie's turn.
Okay, so I will spend 1 coin and take the bench on the forest with the wooden path. Yep, to put it on the number 5 there. Yes.
Is
so
alive. Number 5 is alive.
Number
Nikki.
5 is alive. It's alive!
It's alive.
Okay.
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 Yipes. Tower's getting big over here of rejected
no's.
tiles. Of course, there's many in there I know that I would love to have come back up now.
so then that
that's
just
true.
doesn't get filled?
No, they do.
Or it does. Okay.
No, they do. It's
Yeah,
just,
it's that doesn't, you're going to go through the whole thing.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
Now, see,
Nika
that would have
will
been
start
wonderful
now.
earlier.
Yeah.
I'd have paid 2 for that one.
You are first.
All right, yeah.
Make it happen, Lincoln. Make it happen. No.
So now either gravel or cherry blossom to keep your 10 points.
I'm just going to spend a 1 to just do that, and then it gives me
Yeah,
pushes
to
me
get
up to
another
8
red
points
one.
for the
Yeah,
terrain.
that's nice.
Plus the 4 points for I get. Oh, I get 6 plus, right? Yeah. Oh, so I get 8 points for that. Plus I get 8 points or 7 points for the 8 different types. That's cool. Okay.
Yeah.
But look at this disgusting
Okay.
mess over here. What did I do to my path?
I don't know.
It's disturbing.
So
What do you want, Annie?
if I spend 2 coins to get the crane with the gravel, it would get me 4 points because I have 3 completed walkways.
This one?
So 2 points out of this, and I think that's worth it. Okay, so I would spend 2 coins to get this one to close the
Look at that. She
walkway.
ended up having 3 paths that were the same type. That's pretty great. Well, that was what I was doing the whole time, and I just threw it all. I'm like, forget it. Throw
Yeah.
caution to the wind. Let those people stumble on the different terrain types. I mean, on the path types.
I don't want to break that. It's crane and a crane. So that'll break that score. Not at all. So I probably will just take this Buddha.
Yep, that's good though. Except it doesn't score
Does
any.
it get me 1, 2,
No.
3, 4, 5? That'll get me 6 Buddhas.
Yeah, that gives you 3
That's
points.
3
Which will
points.
score you 3 points. Yeah, I think that's the best choice there. And it's a forest tile, which will score you also 2 points,
Right.
right? For the
Cool.
preference there.
Yeah.
At least
I
none of
think.
us broke the having the isolated terrain type. The terrain types
Right.
twice on the board. So that's.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's. I think anyway, let's go. Let's figure out our scores. Let's
Okay,
start with
so
Nikki.
let's toss all these tiles away and.
Oh yeah, flip the board over. Flip the
The
table.
board. Yep.
Okay.
So then first we will track our coin track with the markers.
Okay, so we move
Yep.
this up to here. Let's go
Yeah,
up.
up to the artwork where the zero
Yep.
spaces. And now we would score the coins that we have left over.
Okay.
So Lincoln, you're at the start player. Let's start with you. You have 10,
Okay, 10.
leftover
10.
coins, right? Mm-hmm.
Annie, you got 9,
9.
and I have
And Nikki?
6.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so let's go through these boards, these preference boards. So we now start with the walkways. So
Okay.
Lincoln, you got 3 completed walkways,
Yep.
which is 10 points. I also got 3, 10 points.
And Nikki
And
got
you
2.
got 2,
2, 6
so
points.
6.
Boo. I thought you were going to make it.
Me too. I didn't want to break
Okay.
the terrain score.
Yeah, I understand.
I don't
It's
know.
10
That was
points.
more
It might
important. That was more important.
Lose
Yeah.
me the game.
No,
but
it's 4 points versus 10
No,
points.
it
You know
won't.
what I
No,
mean?
I don't think so. Okay, so let's go with the decors next to it. So all
Annie's-
matching.
Nikki's got 2.
So-
Do you just pick the top one? The one you have
or
the
do you
most
get
of?
both?
No, all of them.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have as much unity in that. So I have 8 of the red
Red
Tories.
ones,
So that's worth
7 points.
7, yeah. And then I've got
6 or more. No, right?
nope, I don't think I have any others that score. Nope, didn't make it to the benches. I only got 4 on the benches. Okay.
No. And I
Annie.
think for me, I also only score the yellow pagodas, right? Because I don't have 6 of any other. So I have 1,
8,
9.
9.
10 points.
9, so that's 10.
Yep.
Okay,
Okay,
I
Nikki.
have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 cranes.
Yep.
7, so that's 5.
5 points.
Right?
And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
6.
Buddhas. So
3.
that's 3
Nice.
points.
3 other points. Yep.
That's it.
Okie dokie.
Okay. So now we go for the minor preference. So wooden paths are
We get 1 point for
victory
each of
points.
those.
Yep.
Okay.
And you
So-
get, or I get 5.
So it's each
5. Yep.
tile.
And Annie gets 5.
Each tile. Yep.
Yep. And Nikki gets
Then you have
8.
8, right? Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, let's do the major preference now. So the forest with the 2
So
points.
Annie gets 8.
With the 2 points.
I get
Yep.
I get 1. I get 1. No, I get 2.
2 points.
I get 2.
Yeah, 2 points
And then
for one
Annie
tile.
gets 8.
8 points.
So,
Yeah, for 4
42.
tiles.
And then Nikki gets 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14.
What?
14. Woo.
Okay. Oh, it's times 2.
Wait.
Yeah.
I did that right, didn't I? Yeah, I did. It's the S path. I'm adding instead of counting, which
Yeah.
is good. That's the right way to do it.
Yep.
With this kind of path. I don't like these paths. They always drive me crazy.
Okay, so now we have the majority of the sand path. So I think you. Oh my God! I have a lot of sand path. I didn't recognize
4,
this.
5,
7.
6,
Yeah, I have
7.
5.
I have
So Annie
7.
gets
Oh,
8.
8.
8. I was not aiming for this. Okay,
And then
that was a
Nikki,
surprise.
I get the second.
I
I get
don't
the
get-
secondary, so I get
You
4.
get the second place. Yeah, 4 points.
Okay.
Okay. So and then the attention to detail. So Nikki and I will get 0 points because we didn't.
We didn't do the
Collect
red
these?
at all.
Yeah, but Lincoln,
Oh.
you will get a lot of points. So you will get 8 points, right? Six
Yeah.
1, 2,
or
3,
more.
4, 5, 6, 7. He has got
Yeah.
8 of those. So yeah,
Yeah.
6
8
plus
points.
is 8 points.
Okay.
Okay, so now we have the unity, which I think we all got, right?
I'll get 10 points. Yeah, that was what I was
Yeah.
kind of chuckling. That it doesn't really make any difference. You can just wash that one.
Yeah.
And then the big bonus
now-
here, right? Which is
Yep.
Nikki. I think both you and I get 0, right, Annie?
Yeah, we get 0 and,
And Nikki gets.
So you get 6 points, right? You have 4 different terrain.
Yeah, look at that,
types.
Nikki P. That was tight. We were
Ooh,
all within
Nikki.
2 points of each other.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
What?
So in case
Okay.
of a tie, the most leftover coins would have won. So
Ah.
I don't know how you could do only 2 terrain types and get 18 points.
I think
I,
that it
I,
would be.
I actually seen that. But
Really?
That's crazy.
I think
Yep.
that if people, if the group ends up focusing on something like that, then that happens, right? Because some people are, if other people are focusing on these train types, then you focus on that another one, right?
But it's also, you want a feature so you can get coins, and you want a certain path so you can score on the paths. So I think if you had to focus just on getting 2 terrain types, you wouldn't be scoring for the paths necessarily. You wouldn't be getting your coins back.
Well, it's
maybe.
funny, right? Because this, the difference is this, right? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't do it, right? It's very tight. Like these tiny little decisions end up making a bit of difference. Like Nikki's same, your last one would have given you an additional 4 points, right? And you would have taken the lead 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So it's like, it's very, very tight. Annie was a little bit more careless with that, but she still ended up getting 3, right?
Annie's the winner.
Yeah,
Right.
I wasn't
60?
aiming for walkways at all, actually. And I've seen a lot of games where people don't mess with the walkways at all, and we're just placing them around for the coin bonus or for the collecting just the decors or whatever. So you could also win the game with not focusing on one thing, right? So
I mean, that's the really cool thing about it, that there's a benefit to focusing on anything, right? If you focus on any item, it can help you a lot.
Yeah.
And it's pretty drastic, right? Look at the jumps in points here for like one more of the because Annie got 9, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's a big difference. It's an additional
10
3
points,
points.
Yeah.
That would put her right.
big
If she just
difference.
didn't choose one more.
yeah,
It's so, but the good thing is the cool thing is that if you do that, like this, Nikki brought Nikki way up to get that, to have that many, 7 of those tiles.
7, yeah, 7.
Yeah.
So I got 5 points and 3 points for the Buddha, so
yeah.
8.
I really didn't want to isolate though, because that was 10 points, right? To not
Yeah,
to have a
the 10
train type
points
that
are
was
big. Yeah.
split twice. That would be bad.
Yeah.
It's good that we all made that. It would have been a huge difference if I didn't do it.
I think with the Unity, with the 10 points, you either from the beginning of the game, you don't mess with it at all, or you start building it. Because if you're building towards it, and at the end you have to take another tile, that's really a bummer, because then you are limited on the choosing the tiles before that, right?
Yes.
So if you don't mess with it at all, you're completely free and can take the decors that you want or the walkways that you want. But you have to make that choice pretty early, I think, in the
I
game.
do wish that I could have gotten more gates, though. I mean, I don't know that there would have been any. I mean, there was 1 or 2 that were in the same row as one that I chose, so it wasn't gonna be a chance that I'd get it.
But you were at the top of the track
Sure, but
for that,
it's
6
just
plus.
it's just an 8 point, right? That's
Yeah.
fine. What I needed to do was that plus that, right? I needed an additional
to collect more
1
to
or
get
2.
the decor bonus.
Yeah, to make the bonus there. But still, 8 is great because you need a minimum of 6 to even score anything. So
Yeah.
in the end, that was why I chose these. I'm like, well, let's get that to where I actually score something.
Yeah, because essentially you're scoring it twice in a way.
Oh
with
yeah,
that
for sure.
being the
I just sort of somehow forced you guys to take 1. If I just forced you guys to take 1,
Yes. Yeah, totally.
but no, you just have the option to pay. I mean, you ended up paying more than the rest of us because you wanted specific tiles,
I
and
was-
so. But this kept you here, right? And you're 2 points away from Annie. That's
yeah.
just any kind of shift in what you might have wanted could have been a big difference. If you could have just gained 3 points in coins,
I know.
from something, it'd have made a difference, right?
Well, and I was
I think
close,
any tile
and I
for
ended
all
up
of us.
Well, and I wasn't doing it at all, and I just got it here, and you guys reminded me that I was doing. Oh, that's right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wasn't even thinking about that any
Yeah.
turn because I gave up. I thought, oh, I'll do the benches. They're not doing the benches, and that never happened, right?
Yeah.
Annie took 2.
Yeah.
I took
You took 2. That was it. It just didn't. It's weird, like what comes
And I
and
took
when they come
2
up.
because it was, well, this one filled the terrain and
Because
the
of the
walkway
terrain,
type,
right.
but this one was because of the terrain.
I actually kind of wished I hadn't taken this now, right? Instead of just because I was stressing about it, and you guys were just like dominating on it, and I'm like, well, I clearly I'm not going to get it now.
So
and
what-
it was
Yeah,
by
that's
itself.
what-
I left it alone, trying to let that grow for the longest time, and it never happened.
Yeah.
So I ended up taking the water and blowing the bonus that I would have gotten for having the fewest amount of terrain types.
Yeah. And get 6 more points.
Yeah, I mean 6 points, that's huge. But I couldn't do it, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's like you want specific things,
crazy.
and I really needed to jump these up if I could. And 8 is about the minimum I needed to get to make it worth it.
And 100 plus.
But you
who
could
does
do it.
that?
You could. You especially, I think, in a 2-player game where you have more choices to you,
So
right?
in a 2-player game, each of you would take 2 tiles in one round, right?
Oh, well, there you go. Then that does that hamstrings you right there.
That's, yeah.
Well, what do you think, Nick?
Well, let's just
tile
say
laying
it.
game. I know,
It's
tile
a
laying.
tile laying game. Let's just get that out of the way.
It's true, though.
Yeah, I really liked it. I like the choices you have to make, the breaking, the push and pull. I love the different scoring methods. I like that there's more tiles, so this
yeah,
will
let's show what
change
some of the other
up.
ones are. I mean, it's obviously just
game
the
to
other
game.
elements in the game.
It's
is what
the
I'm-
Yeah,
other
it's
elements.
it's one for each element. Yeah.
Yeah,
So you,
which is fun.
you
I
know,
like that it's random.
You have the clay and the
Yeah.
all the other stuff.
I don't know what I would have dreamed that I mean, the fact that this was here, right, was like, you know, it's an interesting thing. So the person that takes that leap,
Yeah.
It's also nice if the decors are on the 1 or 2 victory point spot, right? Where the forest is now, for example.
right?
So if we would have the Buddha there, then we would score 2 points for each Buddha. Additionally to if you get a lot of Buddhas, you would score 3, 5,
Right.
7, 10 points, right? So this is the way that you can get more points out of the game and get to
Well,
100.
what we
or
need is
whatever.
2 of them.
So-
I needed another one of these right next to it. That would.
Just
They don't
copy
let
it
you
before
do
the
that.
game.
I need to actually have another copy of this game to just accidentally slip one in there.
Yeah.
Whoop.
So like this could have been a terrain type.
But here's
correct?
exactly.
Right,
Well, the other
yeah.
thing is that it wouldn't make any. The funny thing is if something like that were in the game, then everybody would be going for it. So it's like,
Oops.
that's what I love that it's actually, it's not necessarily worth it. I mean, and it was only -4 points for you guys, right? But it was still enough of a worry, and it would have
I know.
lost you the game if either of you took one red one.
I have to point out that these tiles are cut out
Yeah. to
so
fit-
they fit
Yeah, the design
between
for-
the columns.
Yes.
They fit in the windows.
Yes. They don't just lay on the board. They're not just a square.
Well,
they
need to
are
be-
cut
this,
out
This needs to be double layered, then they slot in, so then they're impossible to take back
to
out.
go right in between those.
So that you can see it through the windows. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I was going to say I really love this game. I played this once last year at Spielwarenmesse, and I really was very impressed at how much fun it was. Like, it's a very quick, with a lot of different tensions pulling at you. You know, the just what we've talked about right now. I love. I mean, how could I not be do that path? And it bothered me to do these. It really bothered me to do
Yeah, it
these.
bothered me to ruin.
It's
It
like,
bothered me to ruin these paths.
Because it's and I that's just my OCD that I don't think I have, and clearly I do.
You do.
But
I do too, though. So
I know. Well, we all do. I know that Annie has commented that when we have on our live streams, the corner of the tables line up between the two angles, right? It's
know.
just like symmetry is important to me. I
Yes.
don't know what the deal is, but and Annie's like, Lincoln did do that. Ask Nikki. Lincoln did do that on purpose, and she's like, of course.
Yes.
It's just that little teeny bit will always drive me crazy. It's so funny. And I guess I'm in good company, at least with you
Yeah.
guys, that you have the same feelings as
I
I do.
understand you.
I have the same thing. I understand that. Yeah. Nikki and I are graphic persons, so I think we have the same kind of
Oh, absolutely.
worries
absolutely.
that everything is in shape and whatever
Yeah.
and symmetry and whatever. So yeah.
Yep, drives you crazy.
Totally.
Yeah.
So these are similar things here, these two levels?
Yes, so these are mission tiles. So you can add the 2 missions or 1 mission or all 3 of them.
And you just
into
add
the
more
game.
of these tiles to the mix?
Yeah, you will add these tiles to the windows there. And what this will do, we have those little point chips, yeah.
And you
So
put some
this
of
would
those in.
score you, I think, 1, 3, and 5 points. Okay, so you would put them into the shape over there, and then 2 of the preference
Oh,
tiles there.
okay. And then
And
this
the
would
first
like
player, so the 1, 3, and 5 points would go over there, and the first player who managed to get 4 cherry blossoms and 4 stone path in their
Gets 3
complete
points.
board would
Neat.
get the 5 points, and
Oh,
the
the
second
5
the
points.
3,
Oh, I see.
and the
sorry.
third one
I-
the 1 points.
Yeah, I see. Okay, so you stack them up.
yeah.
You stack so you stack them up over there, and this is basically a combination of. So you can see if this is if it's like this now, if you have the floor type and the walkway, you could also, so Nikki, you have the Buddha with the cherry blossom and the stone over there, yeah?
Yes.
So one, yeah. So this would score you 1 of each. So if you now manage to get 3 more cherry blossom and 3 more other stone path, you would score these 5 points.
Oh,
So at the
okay.
moment you would have 4 or 5 stone path and 3 cherry blossom. If you would have 1 cherry blossom more, you would have scored this 5
Okay.
points.
One
And
more
this
thing
is-
to consider,
this
and then
is-
this is the same thing for this. It's just 2 different sets of them.
Yeah, so you can choose to play with 1 mission, with 2 mission, or with 3 missions, right?
Oh, okay.
So you can just add them all up. And
Right.
for each mission, it's
I was just looking at the
it's
numbers on the
same.
back. So they actually have numbers in the stack order.
Yeah, so you can play with the basic level is just the
Boy, that's
the
one
bottom
more thing
board,
to
so this
blow
is
your
level
brain
1.
up as you're trying to stress, like figuring out
Yep.
if you can get that too.
Yeah. And you would get these points actually during the game, right? So the first that could manage to do that would get the 5 point, and then would just get the chip to their board, and then you would score them up later.
Right.
So, yeah.
There we go.
So this
That's
is
neat.
actually a really tough strategy to go for all of these. I mean, actually, as you now played the game, you know that you cannot aim everything.
No, yeah,
No.
you have to let something give.
Yeah, so you can play with a lot of levels in the game. So you have, I think, 1 to 5 levels. So you would just add the boards on top of each other. But
Right.
of course, you could also play with just the basic one and 1 mission tile, right? So, but the basic board, the bottom board, always have to be in there.
Right. So this is just the basic game to play it that way, and then you
Yeah.
can add these. Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah.
too much of a burden for you there, was it, Nikki P? As far as like the brain level of
No.
it didn't break your brain yet,
No.
but I definitely think this
That
would
might break
yeah,
my brain.
Exactly.
That adding that
Well, it's
stuff.
just you can target those, right? I wonder how. I don't know if I've ever played it the other time I played it. We might have played with one of those.
Well, having played it once, I'm glad we didn't have that in there because now I got my brain wrapped around this part. Then maybe I can add.
Well, we could have
add to
taken
it
this away
there.
from it, and it would have really helped because it's.
Oh wow!
It's not.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
okay, that's
That-
right, Annie. You did
Yeah.
say that.
It's
It's
not
If you just did
unity
these,
and
it would be a little bit
Different floors. Yeah.
less painful.
that would be a very
Like-
simple
I'd
Like
game.
to get rid of
Yeah.
this and not worry about breaking it up would be, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean,
This would
hooray! But
mean
yes,
that-
not necessarily as
yeah.
fun.
To take out these boards, I think would have meant that maybe all of us completed our walkways, right? Because we are not focusing on the floor type
Yeah. Yeah.
underneath it, right? So
Yeah, it's really nice, and it's gorgeous too. I mean, Dennis does really great art.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for teaching us, Annie.
I'm ready to play it again.
Me too.
you're welcome, and thank you for having me.
Ah, thank you, Annie. And thanks to you for watching. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and consider subscribing to our channel. If you click on the bell, you'll get notified when we put up new videos. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.